Okay, so there's one thing that everyone needs in Skyblock, and that's damage. So how do you increase it is what we're going to be talking about in today's video, and how to do it in the most effective way possible. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing that you can do is you can go over to the auction house, and obviously you can buy yourself a better weapon, and just make sure that you're not buying any duped weapons, which are the ones highlighted in red. So this Hyperion here is duped at the moment. That's a feature on SBE and SkyTills, I believe. So that is pretty useful to know. So I'm going to do a different video on this, of the progression of the weapons and stuff. But a way to increase your damage is obviously your combat level. Now this is probably the easiest one to do because it doesn't cost any coins. It just costs a lot of time to do. So I'm currently combat level 47. It's not the best, but it's also not terrible. I've also grinded a whole bunch of combat over the past couple of days. I've got like 4 levels in like a couple of days. But the main reason, well, the main thing you can do with just coins is just going through the mythic accessories and just buying all of these. Make sure they're all different, so then you get the most effective talisman. These aren't talismans. The most effective talisman, so you have a lot. I have a decent amount. I could obviously get more. I have quite a few recombobulated ones as well. I have a whole row in a bit. So obviously you can buy more, or you can upgrade them, so reforge them to a better reforge. I currently have mine on an archer setup with more attack speed and intelligence and strength, which is the main thing for just general damage, I think. So that is the first and second way to increase damage. Now, why do we want to increase damage? Well, for example, basically the entire game is to deal more damage, so then we can play better dungeon levels and also actually progress in another update, since it's completely impossible with no decent weapon and things like that, for example. So pretty much that's it. But there is one more way that you can increase your damage, and it's back at the auction house. So another way that you can actually increase your damage is with like external items, such as the overflux, which is a orb, overflux power orb. I have one in my here. So the requirements for this is Wolf Slayer 7. It's not impossible to get Wolf Slayer 7, it just takes a while, and then you place it down and it gives you some stats. As you see here, it gives you 100% 100% base mana regen, 2.5% of max health per second, increases all heals by 5%, and grants 25 strength. There is an upgrade to this, but it's really overpriced and it's kind of a waste of money. So if you are scarce on money, I would keep to the overflux. I have kept to the overflux all this time because I don't really think that plasma flux is that good for your money. If we just get this plasma, if we just get power orb, we can see the difference. So mana flux is also 6. This is not really worth getting. Then you got 100%. So that's the stats of that, and that's the stats of that. So it gives you an extra. It gives you an extra 2.5. No, it gives you an extra 0.5 health per second. It gives you 2.5% extra heals and 10 strength, which really isn't that much more for like an extra 150 mil. So personally, they're not really useful. But another item you can use is a weird tuber. So again, this is on Wolf. If we just press it down a little bit so we can see it, it will just increase your strength and speed by 30. Not terrible, but this is if you can't really get a power orb, for whatever reason. I think there is a requirement for it. I'm not quite sure what it is though. You need Wolf Slayer 5 for it. So that is pretty good, to be honest. Wolf Slayer 5 is what I had beforehand. It's like 10k XP? I don't know, it's like 10k. The last item to obviously increase damage is the armor set that you choose to wear. Now, I have sold my Necron's boots because I found out that they don't actually increase your damage by that much. And for an extra whole pair of boots, I don't think they're that useful. Plus, I don't really have any space for any other armor. I need more head for the... I mean, that's pretty much it. Not really much else left. So, if you guys did enjoy, and if you found it helpful to know what to get, then make sure to like and subscribe, because I want to get subs. I can buy boost cookies, because I need them, bro. I'm running out of time. I've got like 50 days left. I'm running out. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week for another video. Peace.